The Spring Veil season has begun with the release of the first 3 Mythos Collection dragons. These dragons will be available through the end of the season. The first 3 dragons available are Abran, Nollaig, and Quorthonak. Here are some things to know about Abran. Abran is a legendary hunter dragon of the wind element. Abran starts in orange tier but can be leveled up to Harbinger using the evolution stones within its branch. Abran's entire branch will be discounted by 50% until March 20th.
Abran has 2 active blue spells, 1 active red spell, and a resist in its spell kit. Chaos is a blue spell that will increase the dragon's damage by 200%. This spell costs 2 rage and has a spell duration of 4 seconds. Spring's Renewal, Abran's red spell, applies a mark to a target tower. When that tower is destroyed, the dragon gains back 20% of its max health and 2 rage. This spell costs 1 rage and has a 4-second cooldown. Flash is a spell that allows your dragon to dodge 100% of attacks except for beam-based attacks. These include Ice Turret, Lightning Tower, Storm Tower, and Fire Turret supershots. The dragon flies 50% slower when Flash is active. The spell has a 4.25 second spell duration and a 3-second cooldown. Abran also has Fire Flak Resist, which will reduce the damage taken from this tower by 70%.
Let's check out Abran's spells in-game.
Next up is Nollaig. Here are some things to know about Nollaig. Nollaig is a legendary warrior dragon of the ice element. Nollaig starts in orange tier but can be leveled up to Harbinger using the evolution stones within its branch. Nollaig has 2 active blue spells, 1 active white spell, and a resist in its spell kit.
Winter's Bite will increase the dragon's damage by 70%, increase projectile speed from 95 to 300, and freeze damage towers for 2 seconds over the 4.5 second spell duration. This spell is a white spell, costs 2 rage, and has a 3-second cooldown. Frost Shield is a blue spell that creates 5 shards of ice in front of the dragon. While active, any projectile will be 100% absorbed by a shard, and damage from beam-based attacks will be reduced by 50%. This spell costs 1 rage, has a duration of 4 seconds, and a cooldown of 1.5 seconds. Regenerate is a blue spell that heals your dragon for 40% of its max HP over the duration of the spell. The spell costs 0 rage and has a 2-second duration and a 4-second cooldown. Nollaig has Ice Flak Resist, which will reduce the damage taken from this tower by 70%.
Let's check out Nollaig's spells in game. Last up is Corthanak. Corthanak is a mythic sorcerer dragon of the fire element. Corthanak starts in orange tier but can be leveled up to Harbinger with the evolution stones within its branch. Corthanak's branch can only be unlocked when a player has completed both Nollaig's and Abran's branches.
Corthanak has 2 active white spells, 1 active blue spell, and a resist in its spell kit.
Ghostfire Blast deals 15% of dragon's max HP as damage to all towers in the target area. Damaged towers will be unable to attack for 3 seconds. This spell has no cooldown and costs 3 rage to cast. Ghostfire Wreath absorbs all incoming damage and super shots for 3 seconds. This spell costs 1 rage, and it is not interrupted by Ice Flak Super Shot. It also has a 4-second cooldown. Sacrifice is a white spell that deals 15% of damage to your dragon in exchange for you gaining 2 rage points immediately. This spell costs no rage and has an 8-second cooldown. Quorthonak has Dark Flak Resist, which will reduce the damage taken from this tower by 70%.
Let's check out Corthonak's spells in-game. Check out wardragons.com/blog.
Fly on, Dragon Lords!